So she was nice.
She was so nice,
Okay.
like so lovely. Yeah,
That's
like
good.
really down to earth. Just she seems like a proper girl's girl. Like she was just chilling with all the girls and just like having a vibe. It's a full circle moment because my first ever jobs was actually in Boots when I was 16. So it's like it's so crazy now that like I get to have my own beauty collection there. I think in the beginning I really like not having a phone, but then towards the end I was like, I need to actually speak to my friends and family. Like it's been 2 months now.
It's a bit of a drag, innit? It's quite long. Hey guys, welcome back to Charlize's Private Story. My podcast where I share more than ever before and we talk all things beauty, fashion, and also I give you all the juicy drama. And every single week I'm joined by influencers, friends, celebrities and my own family to talk about their private stories, their picnics and also to get to know them more. And I want you guys to keep getting involved like you did last time, so please send in all your questions, stories and dilemmas because we love hearing from you. And welcome to my private story. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Charlize's Private Story. Today I bring to you an it girl, someone that I absolutely blooming love and one of my fave girls. So, I've got Ella Thomas in the building. Hey girl, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Yeah, I'm very good, thank you. Me and Ella actually saw each other last night, so it's not been very long without each
literally.
other.
Nice to see you again.
Every summer event, I feel like I see you there. It's every other one, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, we bump into each other a lot.
It's the Boots events as well. You're always at them with me. But I was gonna say, for people that don't know who you are, can you give a little introduction?
I'm Ella. You might know me from TV. I do a lot of beauty, fashion, and yeah, I'm just happy to be here.
She's a fashion it girl. I'm gonna tell you that for sure. When you was on, everyone knew about you with your fashion. So people were saying, have we known each other before? Yeah, we have met before, for people that might be asking. But I was going to say, I've got so many questions to ask you. So we'll get on with it. The first one I was going to say is, you travel quite a lot. I feel like it's always on your Insta. And don't you think you get the best content away from England?
No, literally. It's so hard, especially when it's winter here. It's been torrential rain. We were literally at the Wicked premiere last night and were you like on the carpet when it was... Literally, I was getting drenched.
Yeah, it was torrential rain. And then it was snowing up north today. I was like, why did we not get the snow? But then also, I can't deal with that right now. I need to get around.
No, it's too much. It's too cold. I need to be in my house when it is this cold outside.
Literally. So, yeah, going away is something that obviously people know you for as well. How was New York? You went there recently with Sophie Piper, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was there with Sophie and a few other girls. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. That was actually my first time in New York. I feel like I've been to LA loads and I've been to Miami a couple times. But I've never been to New York, and I get what people say when they say it's kind of like a really big London.
Yeah, it is very similar. I feel like, and also you're probably so used to London now that it was probably like, oh yeah, similar. But I think I kind of wish I went to New York before I was in London every day, because I think it's more like city. But then because I'm always in the city, I'm like, oh, no, not another one.
No, but it is so nice though. It's like so big. Like everything's just way bigger.
Yeah,
like even the billboards, the lights. Like no, I did love it though.
Anyway, so you went to New York, and then also obviously you've been to LA quite a lot. Do you like LA then, I'm guessing?
I do love LA. I thought I was going to go New York and prefer New York to LA, but I think I still prefer LA, you know.
Oh, LA is the best. And would you ever move to LA?
I would, you know.
Really?
I was thinking about it. I was like, right now, while I'm just young and I have no kids and no man, like, why should I not just go and live in LA for like a year?
I actually think I would too. 3 months in West Hollywood would do me right. I love it there.
Just like get a little, little break. It's palm trees, sun.
And yeah, the content out there's banging. Are you going to do Coachella, do you think, again?
Do you know what? I went last year.
Yeah.
I'm not even that much of a festival girl.
Are you not?
I'm not a big festival girl, but obviously I was like, Coachella, I want to experience it.
Yeah.
I might do it. I'll see. I'm not like in a rush to do it again, but I feel like it's one of those things, once you've done it, it's like you've done it.
Yeah, I just have to experience that once in my life.
Have you not been yet?
No.
Are you going to go this year?
I want to go this year. I think I'm going to fly out like a week before and then like just go and spend my Coachella dreams.
Just live your best life in Palm Springs.
Palm Springs. It's just different. But you did go to LA recently and meet Kylie Jenner, and we have to talk about this because that video, I was like, nah, she's made it in life. That is crazy. How was the whole experience? Because you was with like Kylie and her friends. What was it for?
So Kylie Cosmetics, like Kylie was launching her perfume.
Right.
So they had like took 2 of us from the UK to like go to her launch party for the perfume in LA.
Did you know she was going to be there?
Yeah, I knew. I don't know if all the girls knew. There was like a couple people from like each country.
Right.
But it was me and another girl, Millie, who like I was already friends with, so it was perfect. And that trip was literally so much fun. Like I had the best time. And the actual event that she had for it, it was so nice, and like she was so lovely.
Do you not find the events out there are different as well? Like in a good way? Like I love the American. I think people are more friendly.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I guess it's different when you're out there because when you go to events here, it's like you know a lot of people.
Yeah.
But obviously, when you don't know people, it's a kind of different vibe.
It is a different vibe, I think. But I remember just like having events outside. Like we never have many events outside because we can't because it's always rainy. But they're like some of their events are in like rooftop buildings and it's sunny. And I was like, oh.
No, literally, the party was in like was it in Hidden Hills or somewhere like that? Like somewhere hidden. Like the car took us somewhere, and then we had to get on a golf cart to go to the actual actual house. And it just like the view was crazy. There was like a bit outside with a pool, and the view, it was just.
I'm so jealous. So she was nice.
She was so nice.
Okay.
Like so lovely. Yeah,
That's
like
good.
really down to earth. Just she seems like a proper girl's girl. Like she was just chilling with all the girls and just like having a vibe.
I was very jealous of you, I must say. And then also I was really jealous of this because I was supposed to go and I felt so ill I didn't go, and Rihanna was there. The Fenty event.
Why didn't you go?
I was like, I think I've been out all day and I was like, I just really need to go home.
No way.
So tired, and I missed like that is given, you know, when you like miss a day at school and they'd have like the funnest day. That was me that night. I saw your post first and I saw India and I was like, are you actually joking?
Oh no, you were regretting that one. You're like, I should have came.
I was very jealous. But Rihanna, was she nice too?
Yeah, oh my gosh, I love her.
Yeah.
If there was like one person I would have wanted to meet, it would have been Rihanna. Like I've just always looked up to her since I was little. So yeah, it was really amazing.
She is an icon, which is like, I ain't getting with no man. That interview, I always just think of that.
No, literally.
Talking of obviously like now you've kind of blown up into like this world. What was you actually doing before? You went on the show.
Yeah. So right before Love Island, I was doing modeling, but like even before that, I just worked like normal jobs. Like always had like sales jobs, doing like beauty, and then kind of went into modeling, which I feel like kind of helped me like adjust as well. Like so when I came out, like I had a little bit of experience, so it helped me like kind of fit into this new world. But yeah, it's just been surreal. It's been crazy. Like obviously I'd went on Love Island and like that gave me such an amazing platform to do everything I'm doing now and like so many opportunities.
That's good. Yeah, I feel like your season was definitely iconic. I mean,
did you watch it all?
I watched it all. I'm a big Love Island girl.
Are you?
I can't lie. Like when people like come off and you know when you first see like the new, I feel like you know this now because you're not a newbie anymore. You know when like the newbies come off the season, you're like, what they're going to be like at that event. I know I'm going to see them. They're going to be at that event, and like, I'm always excited to see what people are really
what they're like in person.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, your season was sick, and then obviously you've come off and kind of been put into it. But like you said, it's good that you kind of had the modelling before, because I feel like you probably got a few events from that and stuff, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah. And
Gives you that kind of prep.
Yeah, definitely.
But how was modelling before and now? Because obviously you've had PLT edits. I mean, you've done some sick shoots. I remember your first edit when it was in like that cool like room the PLT did, and then you had that cold, and I wore it in LA.
Which
got so
one?
many compliments.
Which one?
You know the zippy denim. Cobbled, and it's like
the jeans.
The jeans are a little bit like weird material around there. I had
like
so
free
many
jeans.
compliments.
Oh really?
I love that set. So I must say, but how was that kind of coming out and then getting asked not to just like model econ, but like actually have your own edit with brands? I guess that was surreal.
No, I loved that. That was like so sick for me.
Yeah,
because it was like getting to model like my own whole collection as well. And it was just, I loved that shoot as well. Like the whole industrial vibe, like all of that was actually totally my vibe. So yeah, no, that was amazing.
It was very you. That's good. Yeah. And then since then, I mean, we've seen you everywhere. Is there anything, would you go on All Stars? Would you do any of that again? Or do you think you're done with the love side of it all?
I think I'm just going to sit on the dating shows for now. Like, do you know what? I'm doing so much. Like I'm doing so much things that I'm enjoying right now. And like, I mean, I loved like going on Love Island because it gave me such an amazing platform and like it was such an experience. But I'm just so busy right now and like just launched my beauty collection in Boots.
You've got to talk about. I mean, amazing. I saw Ella a month ago now, I think, when you was like having like a little meet and greet section. It was you and Made by Mitchell at the Boots event.
Oh yeah,
and Ella was getting pickies with people, and you was obviously showing your new products. Insane, by the way, lip products.
Babe.
So you've hit it on the top there, but it's so nice. But kind of tell me more about like your process and like how this kind of come about, because obviously it's partnered with Boots, isn't it?
So it's like my own collection, like exclusive to Boots.
Amazing.
So yeah, it's just surreal working with them like on this kind of scale.
What made you want to come out with the whole collection?
So I'm a fashion girl, but I'm also a beauty girl. You know, I love all my beauty essentials. And then Boots is like someone that I've, you know, straight from coming out of the show, I've worked with like long term, and I love working with them. And like it's a full circle moment because my first ever jobs was actually in Boots when I was 16. So it's like it's so crazy now that like I get to have my own beauty collection there. But like, I just love having all my essentials, and the whole collection is like all your beauty essentials. So you've got your little lip combos, shut it down lip combo.
I just love that. When I saw that name, I thought, yeah, she did that. She did that. Shut it down.
Literally shut it down.
Wow.
But yeah, then we've just got like loads of little gift sets, that everything you need, like nail polish, little mirrors, everything.
Perfect. So it really, how long did this kind of process take for you? Was it a long one, or was it like a nice time? Not too long.
No, it did. To be fair, mine was like we did it quickly, but it still took a year.
Wow.
But it does take like a lot of time. Like a lot goes into it. Like you've got to think of everything, like the formulas, the packaging.
I mean, I'm doing that right now, and it's taking ages. And I'm like, when's it gonna?
Oh, that's
when's
so
it gonna
exciting,
come together?
though.
It's
That's
the
so
best feeling.
exciting.
But you know when it's just the waiting for like the delivery to come in, and then you get your samples, and I'm like, when's the sample next coming in? Like,
I just want the whole thing in front of me.
Literally, but it does take time with like the whole process.
Yeah.
But that's amazing that now you've got. Obviously, you're in like little beauty brand.
I know,
What the hell?
literally. When it actually was out and I could go into the shop and see it, it's just like surreal.
I bet. And then obviously, like, you work with Boots and get to go to events now. You went to the ice skating one the other day. Did you go on the ice skating rink?
Do you know what? I didn't, because I came with Nova.
Yeah, she brought her dog. I didn't even see you. And Tallulah Metcalf came up to me and was like, Amy, like, Ella's here with her dog. And I was like, no, there's no way. And I didn't even get to see you. But you couldn't leave
I
your
know we
dog.
missed each other, but yeah, sometimes when I'm literally going out of the house, she just follows me out. And then I feel so bad to put her back in and leave her. So I'm like, all right, just come.
Yeah, just come with me. It's fine. So you put her in your little bag and you take her everywhere now.
No,
I mean,
literally.
she's here right now, your dog.
Yeah, she's just in the back.
I love that. That's insane. But I was going to say, obviously, you have so much coming up. Is there anything in the pipelines that we can expect coming soon? I know people always go, can't see anything. And you can give it to me. It's fine. I'm used to that now.
No, you know how it is. Like, you can't say it until it's like the time. Do you know what I mean? But like, definitely working on a lot of things behind the scenes. So
is there anything that you've kind of got like goals, as in like shows and TV? I feel like I always have to ask this question because I really want to go on like different shows. But is there any shows that you want to go on?
I'd love to go on Strictly, you know.
Really?
Yeah.
Same? Should we do it at the same time? I want to do Strictly so bad.
Literally, I would love that.
That's kind of your plans for TV. Is there any other routes? Can we see more fashion coming up or anything like that?
Yeah, definitely. I love everything to do with fashion. So, you know, doing a lot more in like the fashion industry. Same with beauty, and like also presenting like more that side of TV. I'd like love to do.
Presenting is great. I feel
definitely.
like get involved.
Yeah, 100%.
That would be amazing. Okay, talking of fashion. We're going to play pick and ick. So I'm going to give you 3 topics and you're going to tell me your pick and your ick of each topic. First up, I've got fashion. There you go. So can you tell me a pick and ick about fashion?
Okay, a pick. So something I like about fashion.
Like a fashion staple at the moment you're loving.
I'm a mini skirt girl. I do love a mini skirt. Even in the winter, I still rock the mini skirt. I just put some boots with it.
Yeah.
So that is my fashion pick. My fashion ick. Ooh. I mean, it's a basic one, but the white skinny jeans.
Yeah, I can't. And on men it's even worse.
No, I physically can't.
Yeah,
I feel like that's such a Love Island thing as well.
It actually is. Or Essex thing. Every boy that lives in my area is wearing skinny jeans and they're white. And it's always like the raves. I'm like,
it's not the vibe. It's seen its day. But do you know what? Skinny jeans in general, I'm not a fan at all.
Do you know what? Certain skinny jeans I can deal with, and it's the jean vintage ones that are a little bit more tight, but they're not fully skinny jeans.
They're like a straight, I feel like I'm wearing like these are like a straight leg.
Yeah.
They're not a skinny, but like, I mean like the skinny to the ankles.
Yeah, no.
Like,
not
no,
good me.
I'm not feeling it.
Okay, I actually agree with you on that completely. I love a mini skirt, but it's hard to find mini skirts that fit properly. I'll like literally feel like it's like perfect on the waist, but then it's just like too short. Or then I find one that's too big on the waist and it's just too long.
No,
like,
literally.
Can't find the in between.
Yeah, because I like a mini, but then right now there's a lot of ultra minis going around.
The minis are literally like the size of my lip liners.
No,
and
literally,
I'm like,
it's like a belt.
You should have saw my Halloween costume. That was a belt. I was like, why is this shorts so short? They
What
look like...
did you go as?
I went as Britney Spears.
Oh, did
and
you?
I had the snake.
That's so you. I can totally see that with the platinum blonde hair. It just makes sense.
Really cool. And then I also did what was it that I did? Oh yeah, I was Rapunzel.
You literally look like Rapunzel.
I wish, not with the hair now, but it's fine.
No, that one is actually perfect for you, Rapunzel.
I did
makes
like
so
that one
much sense.
too. Yeah, but I actually saw you before you went to my jammers party.
Where?
We were at meetings and you walked in to go to
oh
one.
my gosh.
And I was like, I literally was with my manager. She went, oh, look, it's Ella. And I was like, oh,
No,
hi.
literally, I had a meeting because obviously I was going as Cruella DeVille and I could only get a hair appointment first thing in the morning. But I had a meeting in the afternoon. So So I literally had my half black and white hair.
And you
And
went,
then I
sorry.
saw you, and I was like, no, it's Halloween. That's why my hair is like this. Like, I'm not just...
Honestly, I understood the assignment. And how was that? Was that a good party?
Yeah, it was so
I
good.
feel like she'd throw a good party.
Yeah,
Like, I mean, look at her.
Fun.
Makeup product, technique, or look. So basically a makeup thing that is your pick and ick right now.
Okay, my pick is cream blush. I'm just loving the cream blush right now.
You tried the Kylie one?
Oh, I've not tried the Kylie one
Kylie
yet.
one's really good. They've got sticks now.
Oh,
and I
need
love
to try that.
Yeah.
No, I love a cream blush. Like, I'm such a blush girl. Like, before, I used to just do like contour and highlight, and I used to hate blush. Like, I cannot believe that, because right now I'd literally wear no makeup and wear cream blush. Like, that's my thing.
It's changed a lot, I think. Yeah.
And my ick, my ick is got to be like HD eyebrows. Like proper HD eyebrows.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not as common anymore.
No.
I mean, back in the day, I used to love my HD brows, but now I'm not feeling it. I'm more like a soap brow, or like I even like the 90s brows.
Yeah,
now.
People do love a 90s brow. I've never done it, and I'm too scared because I feel like my eyebrows are too thin anyway. Imagine if I did even thinner. You've got lovely thick eyebrows. I'll give you that. Something I'm jealous of everyone for. I have to get mine laminated, but because they're so blonde and like frazzled, because I keep having to dye them, now they just don't even get laminated anymore. They just stay.
They look good though. I feel like they suit you because your hair's so light as well.
You got to be careful with it.
Yeah, you don't want to have like thick black eyebrows when you got like
and that's
blonde
probably
hair.
my ick, I'd say. Obviously eyebrow, you said HD brows, which I don't really like either, but I think that when girls that are blonde have harsh black brows, I'm like, no. Like, dye your eyebrows a little bit lighter next time. It looks too harsh. So I think that's probably my ick. And then my pick at the moment, I did say I love the Kylie blush. I always like a Kylie blush, but I actually just really like the mascara look. I just keep wearing mascara.
Oh, like no lashes?
No lashes.
Oh, same. Do you know that? I've been doing that as well.
It makes your eyes look bigger and bolder and better.
Literally in summer, I was doing lash extensions, and when I look at my picture from summer, I'm like, oh no, that wasn't the vibe.
You like the lesser.
You get lash blindness when you keep getting them.
Really
and then
bad.
I feel like when you have a break from them, you can actually see what it really did look like, and you're like, nah.
Yeah, no, I'm good, thank you. Anyway, next one. Love Island. What's your pick and ick about Love Island?
Do you know what? My pick, I feel like a lot of people didn't like not having their phones, but I loved it. I'm like such a phone addict. So I thought it was so nice not having a phone.
Not having
like,
stress.
Literally, you properly lived in the moment. It just felt like, yeah, you just like were like just thinking about now. So that was my pick. My ick, what would my ick be?
Shut it down. No,
What would the ick be? Maybe like just the amount of time, I guess. Like the amount of time that you spent like not being able to talk to your family. Like, I think in the beginning I really like not having a phone, but then towards the end I was like, I need to actually speak to my friends and family. Like, it's been 2 months now.
it's a bit of a drag, innit? It's quite long. When you actually think about it, Love Island goes on for way longer than any other show, I think.
Imagine 2 months. And it's like a proper, like, it feels like you're in an alternate reality. Like, it's not your normal reality. Like, everything is just so different.
Do you not also think as well, you know, when people are like, they've been together for 3 days, why are they so in love? I'm like, yeah, but you don't spend that much time outside.
You spend 24/7. Imagine you spend literally every waking moment together. Like, you've just met someone, you spend every second together.
Bro,
I'd
be falling in love.
Literally, no phone, no distractions. It's just you and them, and all you can do is talk. And then you're literally going to sleep with them the first day. Like,
Mad.
You'd be falling in love in 2 days.
Yeah, I can't lie. Knowing me, it'd be 12 hours. I'd be like, we just marry each other, get it over with. Like,
no, literally.
I get so jealous as well. I don't think I could do it.
No, I'm such a jealous person. I can't handle it. That's actually what my ick was.
Yeah.
Would be like when you're literally sitting in the garden, and you can literally see your man chatting to some other girl.
I couldn't do that. I'd get so angry. I'd be like, what are you doing? I'm right here. Why are you looking at her in her bikini?
No, that was actually me.
Yeah, the bikinis are probably my ick for you, because I don't know if I could sit in a bikini every day.
No, you have to though,
television.
because it's so hot.
Yeah.
You don't even think like that. It's just like in Spain as well during the summer, it does get to like 33 degrees. Like some days you're literally like can't breathe because it's so hot.
Yeah, but I think I'd probably get overstimulated if I knew that someone was filming me, I was hot and bothered, and then like my man's, you know, annoying me.
No, that's why you're so agitated. Like, literally anything could get to you.
You should see me in Marbella. I get so angry when I'm hot out there. I'm like,
oh, hot and bothered.
Shut up. Like, we're at a beach time, I'm like, please stop talking to me. I'm sweating.
Literally.
Right, that's all our pick and X. We're gonna do listener questions now. So you guys at home can send me in your questions via Instagram at Amy Charlize Private Story. So we'll work through them together. First of all, Amelia has asked, have you ever struggled with your body image?
Yeah, I think, yeah, definitely. I think like girls as well, like when you're growing up, like you just are really hard on yourself. So probably more when I was younger, but like, yeah, I just feel like I just had to get more confident and just be like more sure of myself and not like criticize yourself so much. Like I feel like we're just so hard on ourselves sometimes, and
Yeah.
it's like,
And I think it's definitely harder when you're growing up with like social media and like seeing these girls and like you're always like, oh yeah, they look so good. But it's also like, yeah, but they're also not always looking like that either.
yeah,
Like there's angles, there's posts that people
no,
make.
literally.
So it is definitely hard. But I think, yeah, like everyone struggles at some point with their body image, I think. Especially like a lot of people say when you get into your 20s, it's hard because it's like you transition from like a child body to like a woman body.
Yeah.
But at the moment, I just feel like, oh, I was always like, why has all my friends got boobs before me? I'm just like, damn, never grew them anyway, but it's fine. But that was like my main thing. I think when I was younger, I used to literally like always feel like, oh my God, like why is everyone becoming a woman so quickly? And like, I'm literally an iron ball still, but that's fine.
No.
We
Literally,
embrace
but
that.
everyone's different. Like everyone is like, their body's changing at like different times, like
Definitely.
and like what you said online as well, like you can pose from one angle and look really good, and then you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and it can
but
be
that's
completely
probably a
different.
million pictures later after they found the one. I was gonna say, any tips for loving your body too?
I would say just like be comfortable in your own skin. Don't compare yourself to other people. Like everyone is different, and just like you can't be too hard on yourself. Like you need to love yourself, like the same way you would your friends. Like you wouldn't want them to be hard on themselves like that. So
Definitely. And like treat yourself like it's your first time living. You should just always treat yourself with kindness and not like restrict yourself because you want to have this certain physique, because it's never going to help.
Yeah, 100%.
Honestly. Next one is, when did you have your first kiss?
I think I was like 13.
Really?
Yeah, do you know what? It was at my friend's, it was my first year of secondary school, and my friend did your friends and you like ever used to throw parties in the unders clubs? Like me and my friends used to like rent out the clubs from like 6 p.m. till 9 p.m. for our birthdays. So she threw her 13th birthday and she rented out, oh my gosh, what was the club called? I can't remember. It was some club in Glasgow, but we used to think like we were the it girls, like 6 p.m. till 9 p.m. in the clubs.
I actually did that too, and I never had my party because of lockdown. I was fuming.
Really?
Because yeah, it was a 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. bit, and you would be like, yeah, I'll get in my old poly dress.
No, literally.
Looked so cool there. But yeah, I didn't end up having mine, and I've still got the payment so I could have it whenever I want. So I was
What club was it at?
Oh my God, it was in like Brentwood in Essex, and it was called like Rumours, and like everyone had their parties at Rumours, and it was like if you could have your party there, you were cool.
You were that girl.
Yeah, so you had your first kiss in a club at 13.
I was 13, and it was like a boy from another school, and I was so glad. I remember the next day I was so scared. I was like, is my mum gonna find out? I remember my mum was on the phone to my friend's mum, and I was like, is she telling her?
Oh my God,
wasn't.
damn. Yeah, with the fruit shoots that day. What a night.
Literally.
I was always thinking, if I did have my party there, what would we have been like asking for? Like, could I have a glass of water, please? I mean, I do that at events.
I forget how young you are because you're like so confident. Like, how old are you again?
17 now.
Oh, you're 17.
I've actually grown up now. I think first time I met you, I was probably like turning 16.
No, like, I remember when I met you, and because I knew you were young, and I was like, oh my gosh, you don't come across it. You come across so like mature.
That's good. That's what we need to hear. Thank you.
Yeah,
Please tell my family
I'm not
that.
telling you to drink. I forgot.
No, I wouldn't actually drink at the events because yeah, they put me in wristbands and all sorts. But anyway, I just wouldn't. But yeah, when I went to an event the other day, there was like all these cool cocktails, and I was like, have you got a mocktail? They was like, no, and I was like, just have a glass of water, please. There's me and my water, and then I'm like, Mum, can I use your cocktail for a picture though? Because it's really cool. I always am like, I can't hold my glass of water, so I just pretend I'm drinking like some cool drink.
Yeah, the water's not the vibe.
No, but every event I feel like I'm that girl, so I can imagine if I went to them nightclubs, it'd be boring. Even when I'm 18, I'd be like, oh,
I know. Do you think when you turn 18, will you like start going out and stuff?
Yeah. I think for my 18th, I want to have a party. I've already planned. I'm having
you
a party,
planned it?
a massive
Let's hear
party.
the plans.
I want a massive party in London, and then I want all my friends. We want to get an Airbnb so we can all camp there after. We want to go from my party straight to the clubs and then go out clubbing. And I've seen so many clubs that I want to go to when I turn 18.
Like where?
Oh, you're going to laugh at me probably because
No,
I don't even know
on.
if they're good. There's one called Lux, no? Tape?
Lux. Lux, I've only ever been once.
Okay.
Tape. I feel like Tape is where everyone goes in London.
Yeah, Tape looks cool. I think there was one club, and I'm praying that the night I turn 18, Sexy Red will be there because I really want to see
in
her.
London.
In London, she was
You
there.
think she's gonna be there on your 18 just by chance?
Yeah,
you never
just
know.
by chance.
You never
Do you know what? Yes, I went wireless just for her, and she didn't come out. And
Did
that
she
night she
not?
went and performed at a nightclub, and
Oh,
I was
no
fuming. And then
way.
she come out Sunday and said, and we was all home. We was like, we're not staying.
Gutted.
Fuming. Sexy Red, please perform
I
at my
didn't know you were a
18th.
big Sexy Red fan.
I love her.
I love her.
I think she's sick.
She's such a vibe.
But she's just a diva. Like, she's a definition of diva. Like, I want to meet her and talk to her. But yeah, she's like, if me and my friends are out and like she comes on, we all get so. I love Sexy
No,
Red. She's my
literally.
favourite. And last, sorry, I really went on a rampage there. But yeah, and then also I want to go to Ibiza. I'm doing Ibiza. Yeah.
I went to Ibiza when I turned 18.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Me and my friend went and like attempted to do it. Me and my friend, as soon as we turned 18 and we finished school, we went to Ibiza and attempted to do a season, but we didn't even last. She lasted 1 month and I lasted 2.
2 months is quite long though.
No, it was long.
Oh,
When
my
I came home,
God.
I was like, no, I actually need to go home. This is getting too much.
And she lasted 1 month.
No, literally. And then I
Aw.
came back and I moved to London. I was like, because I'd grew up in Glasgow, like
Yeah.
all my life, I was like, I just need something different.
I actually went to Glasgow recently
you?
for tour.
How did you
Glasgow
find it?
fans are cute. They're just so
Aw.
like, they're just different to like a London.
Scottish people are just so nice.
Yeah, they are really nice, and their accents are so cool. Like, your accent's really cool. But I
Really?
was trying to like copy them, but it just weren't working.
Really?
Because I have this really bad trait. I don't know if you do with like people that don't sound like you, but I always try to copy people's accents.
Yeah,
If I'm
you,
with
like, pick it up.
Americans, I'm like, yeah.
No, that's
like-
literally that's literally me.
I do it really bad.
When
though.
I'm like in London, well, obviously I've still got an accent, but it's not as strong.
No,
Then when I
yeah.
go to America, I get some little American twang. Then when I'm like speaking to my family, I'm like, this thick Glasgow accent comes out.
Yeah,
It just,
and like
adjust
if
to
I'm in an
different people.
argument, I'm Essex. But if I'm with my London friends, I'm like a bit more posh. And then like when I'm in LA, I'm saying the most cringy slang words I'd never say in England, but I know the Americans won't care.
They're not
It's
judging you
like,
over there.
They're not judging me. I feel like I'm in a Nickelodeon or like Disney Channel show. It's great. But last question, Molly has asked, what has been your favourite holiday?
Ooh, what has been my favourite like holiday? I'm trying to think of a
Ever.
holiday and not a brand trip because I've been on so many brand trips recently.
We can do both. First, we'll do a holiday that wasn't too of a brand, and then I want to know your favourite brand trip because I'm going on my first one soon, so I want
Oh,
to know.
are you excited?
Yeah.
Okay, my favourite holiday ever is probably when I went Miami for my birthday.
Oh yeah, that looks really cool.
That like I love Miami.
I've got ages till I'm at 21, so
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't even.
You've got a good few years.
Yeah, but was that really cool?
Oh my gosh, I love it.
And it's hot, isn't it, there?
It's so hot. It's like tropical weather.
Wow.
And it's like actually really beautiful. So it's like, and then the parties, like it's like you can kind of do everything there. So yeah, I loved that. I went with my sister. That was so much fun. And my favorite brand trip, it might have been that LA trip with Kylie Cosmetics,
Yeah.
or when I went on like a ski trip. That was also really fun.
Still never skied in my life.
Have you not?
Did you ski before you went?
No, it was actually like it was last. It was in January. It was literally like a ski trip with L'Oreal. It was my first ever time. The way I kept falling,
Oh
the
my
way
God.
I fell. Oh my gosh, it was
If that
so
brand
bad.
got one clip of me, I'd be like, delete that off your phone right now. I could not ski, I don't think. Like, I've got great balance. Like, I can roller skate, I can ice skate. Don't know what it is about skiing, but it scares the living daylights out of me. And like, you're just rolling down a hill.
It is a
Like,
bit
what?
scary, but I mean, I was on the beginner slope. Like it literally, it's like this. It's basically a straight line with just a little tilt.
I can't wait to be 18 so I can go do a ski trip, because like my parents wouldn't do it because my dad's back's bad. He's like, well, I can't do it, and my mum's like, well, I'm not taking all the kids, so I've never skied. And like all my friends are like, have you got the friends that are like skiing families?
Yeah,
I've got so many
they've
friends
like
and
grew
they're
up
like,
skiing.
yeah, like we go skiing every month, and I'm like,
I want to be one of them families. Like
Isn't
when
it?
I have my kids, I want us to be that family that we
Yeah.
go skiing every year.
yeah, I want to be that cool mum too. I actually really agree with you on that.
Mm.
But that's all the questions. But actually, no, I'm going to answer this too because I've got a really good one. I love the Maldives. I've said this.
Oh yeah.
But I'm going on my first brand trip to Mexico.
Oh yeah. Where's your first brand trip?
Mexico.
That's sick.
Actually, my first steps in Mexico.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, when I was 1
cute.
years
Oh,
old.
nostalgic.
Very nostalgic. I'm so excited. Like,
Oh my, that's such a good place to go on a first brand trip.
Yeah, I'm
Oh my God.
scared.
That's setting the bar high.
yeah, that is the bar really high. But have you got any tips for me?
Who you going with? Do you know who's going?
Do know one, and it's my best friend.
Oh,
so
okay. Oh, you're so good
perfect.
then.
But there's gonna be Americans there, and I just know my
that'll be
twang's
so
gonna
fun.
change.
No, literally, I would say like just go have fun, like chat to all the other girls. Like I've made loads of good friends on brand trips as well.
Yeah. Did you get nervous when you first went and like you didn't know anyone going?
Did I? I'm trying to think what was my first ever brand trip. My first ever one was the ski one, I think.
Was it?
Yeah, I
Was
think
you
that
not
was
like
my first one.
petrified?
I'm such a like I
Go
just
with the
go
flow.
into it. Like I don't overthink stuff.
Mm.
And I think I didn't really know the girls that were going, but I knew who some of them were. And I'm so lucky with brand trips. Like every time I go, all the girls are so lovely, and like I make such good friends. So you'll literally have the best time. And like you're a really outgoing like character as well, so you'll get on with everyone and
I'm
just like
excited.
have the best time.
A free holiday. Literal younger me's crying right now. Like that's my dream, a little free holiday, honestly.
So could you not go on them because you were like young?
Yeah, because I'm too young, but we can get like licensing done with this one, so I'm actually allowed to go. But other brands just can't do it until I'm 18, annoyingly. But when I turn 18, like hit me up.
She's gonna be outside. She's gonna be on the trip.
Honestly, you'll be like, why is Amy on every single trip? I'll be eating that up, getting a free cruise ship. Yeah, I will.
Love that.
Honestly, you'll see me everywhere. But I've got one last question to ask you, and that's, what is your private story?
So I don't know. I feel like I might have said this somewhere before, but I was meant to go on the season before mine of Love Island.
So winter?
Yeah, the winter one. So I was meant to go on that one, and then I had only wanted to go on if I was going to be on in the start. I was like, I'm not going to come in and try and steal anyone's man.
No.
Like, I'm not going to do that.
You're not that kind of girl. No.
I'm a girl's girl. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and then they wanted, like at first I was going to go on it in the beginning, and then they were saying, no, you'd be a great bombshell. So I was like, do you know what? Let me know. And then I ended up going on the summer one.
So did they text you again and be like, oh, can you come in the summer? Or was you just like...
They said to me when I said like, no, I don't want to go on that late. They were like, oh, why don't you cast for season 10? And I was like, do you know what? That actually would probably be better. Yeah. But yeah, and I'm glad it worked out because there would not have been anyone that I fancied on the winter one at all.
I think your season just made perfect sense. Yeah, no, definitely. So that's your private story. She was actually supposed to go on the other season.
Everything happens for a reason.
It really does. And now look at you. I think you've actually gone on a perfect season, because I think summer always does better than winter anyway. I always say this. Like, I think summer more people watch. Which is weird because you think people will watch more in winter.
People are at home in the winter. But I think it's like summer vibes in the air.
Yeah.
You know,
I always go in my annex, open the doors, bang it on the TV. Like, I feel like I'm watching like where I'm going to be doing in Marbella, and it never happens. I never find the love of my life in Marbella. I don't think I ever have. So
really?
It's always great there. And we always say, like, the group of us in Spain, we're like, we should just go on Love Island. Like, we all would just be funny on there together because we've all grown up on holiday, living our Love Island experience.
Yeah, they obviously do this every year.
I basically do. And I always play that game, the Love Island game.
What game? Oh, there's a game.
They have like episodes, but for Love Island.
On like a game?
On an app, yeah.
No way. Oh my, you're obsessed.
You need to play it. Oh no. I'm actually not. Like, I used to play episodes as a kid, and that was like not rated for kids, I don't think.
Really?
Have you ever played it?
No, I've never played
it's like, it was like Sims, but like on your phone.
You need to put me onto the games. Like, I do not play games, but they sound fun. I used to love Sims though.
Oh, Sims was my,
I used to love Sims. Oh my gosh, woohoo.
Movie Star Planet. Woohoo.
I used to love making them.
I used to love putting them in the pool and then like blocking them, and then they'd just die in the pool and there'd be a grave. That's really horrible.
So sad.
I know. And then like when my dog died, I used to get so angry because I never used to feed them because I couldn't be bothered. I'd be too busy like glamorizing my girl.
The cheat codes I'd be doing up the whole mansion. Literally, I'll be thinking it's my real life.
And like getting all that money, you used to be able to like put your thing on it and cha-ching it. Yeah, I love Sims. I think that was my favourite time of life. But yeah, the Love Island game's fun.
Really? Okay.
You should go do it. I'll send for some free gems.
I'll let you know. Send me some gems and I'll try it out.
Yeah, trust, you need the gems, otherwise you're like really mid on there. Like, you have to like glamorize yourself. But it actually costs you money. Like, I think I probably spent a good 100 quid on there.
No way. Yeah. Not the real money.
But it was my dad's card as well. I remember he was like, why have I got all this money? And I was like... I was only 12, okay? I haven't played it in a few years, but it's a really good game. But Ella, thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
It was so nice to see you. And guys, obviously you can see Ella over on everywhere. You're on Insta. Give them your handle just in case.
I'm on Insta, Ella Thomas, Snapchat, TikTok, YouTube. You can find me
She's
everywhere.
an all-rounder. But guys, thank you so much for listening to this episode of the podcast. If you do want to subscribe to the show, you can do that now on YouTube, as well as follow us on Spotify or your podcast app of choice. And you can like, comment, and leave a review on this one now. And also, if you want to send in your questions, stories, and dilemmas, you can do that over on Instagram at Charlize Private Story. And also, you can follow us on Snapchat and TikTok now too. So make sure you go follow me on there. And we'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much for listening. Bye.